Hi, brilliant Sophia. I hope your weekend is going well. I wanted to speak to you today on something which we don't discuss in family or in school or even amongst friends. Maybe sometimes you do, but most often not. So, this is called the habit. We are trying to understand today what are habits, how are habits formed, how we can use habits to create a successful life. So let us see what are habits. Sophia, I see you get up in the morning and go to bathroom and do the teeth brushing. Do you ever ask, here is the toothbrush, here is the paste, here is the application of paste to the toothbrush, and this is how I do my toothpaste. It has become a habit actually. A long time ago, Aristotle said, we are what habits makes us. Excellence, therefore, is not an act, it is a habit. So, all of us are made of habits, some good, some bad. So, the idea is to understand habits and also to make good habits and try to mend the bad habits. So, let us first try to understand what is a habit. So, you would see your dad doing a few things, your mom doing a few things out of routine. For example, they come home from office, they hang up their jackets and they remove their shoes, or something more like it's habit for Sophia to spend 2 to 3 every afternoon to watch TV. So it has become a habit for you. And if somebody tries to change your routine, you feel bad about it. Similarly, our habits are taking bath daily or showering or being higher habits like being kind, compassionate, helpful, or studying books. So these are important parts of our life that we need to understand. So in order to understand a habit, we have three parts of it. So there is a cue. So you get up in the morning, there is a cue, brush your teeth. So your mind takes the cue and you go and do what is called the real habit, which is the routine. So brushing the teeth. And then there is a reward. You feel happy about it, that is the reward. Recently, I came across a book called Atomic Habits by James Clear. In fact, there was a gentleman called Charles, who studied habits for a very long time, and the framework that I mentioned to you, cue, routine, reward, is actually his contribution to the understanding of habits. So, in the book Atomic Habits, the gentleman talks about the tiny habits. Atomic is the smallest part on earth, the atom. So he talks of small habits. For example, he says we want to change habits. We don't do it in big lumps. We do it in tiny small parts. So he talks of 1% improvement in any habit that you want to improve. For example, you want to get up early in the morning, say 4 o'clock. Your normal time today is 6 o'clock. So James Clear says that you don't go from 6 to 4, you go from 6 to maybe 4:50, 4:40, then 4:30, 4:20, and so on till you reach 4 o'clock. So that is what 1% improvement is. So just see the mathematical sum. If we do 1% improvement every day, it leads to 37 times improvement during a year. So look at the output of doing a small effort. And James Clear also talks of making good habits in four components. So he says make the habit obvious. For example, you do a certain thing, make it obvious in the sense that you do it every day. And second is you make it attractive. For example, you like to listen to music, you can do it along the tidying up of your room. So that will make the tidying up of the room attractive as you listen to your music. Then the next is make it easy. That means we split the habit in small parts, so it becomes easy to do. And of course, the last is make it satisfying. That means we all love rewards. So when you do something which we repeatedly do and it is a good thing to do, so we are happy about it and we feel satisfied about it. I'll tell you, for example, how I changed one habit, then you can see how you can also change those habits. In old days, I would get back from office, take off my clothes, take a quick shower, have food, and then sleep in the morning, get up, and then find out what will I wear tomorrow. So I changed this habit to the following. So I come from office, I change my clothes, and I take out the clothes that I will be wearing tomorrow. I keep them on a place where I every day use to take up the clothes. And this is how this habit, tiny habit, has made a difference to my life. So I don't have to rush to the morning. My things are ready for the day. There are so many other things that I do which have become habit now. They were not there earlier, but they are help me to be a bit more productivity, bit more happy, bit more a bit less disturbed. That is what habits do. So Sophia, I would like you to study your habits, have a look at what you do, what irritates you, and then try to change it. And James Clear also says you don't say what you want to do. He says you have to decide what you want to be. If you want to be, for example, an artist, or you want to be a doctor, or you want to be a musician, or you want to be a golfer, start acting like you are. For example, you don't say, I want to be kind. You become kind. So you say, I am a kind person. That changes the habit. So now the Baba task for this week is look at one of the habits and try to make a difference in the next 7 days or maybe fortnight, 21 days. In fact, one of the author on habits says if you want to make something a habit, do it repeatedly for 21 days. For example, you want to do yoga in the early morning after waking up, start doing it for 21 days and then it will become a habit that you cannot forget or you cannot live without. This is how habits are formed. So I'll be happy if you think about habits, look at your habits and see which habits are not healthy or which habits you would like to change or adopt new habits, and talk about your habits to your dad, mom, your friends, and I would love the difference the new habits make to your life. Love you and love you a lot till we meet you again.